Arathi Basin. I have this nice little volley going on with this warlock, and he's popping chaos bolts, and I'm popping aim shots, and watch what happens. He thinks he's safe. He really does. He gets away. He's thinking he's making a strategical, accurately great retreat, but no, sniper shot. I love this. 17K. Here's the truth. I have to tell the truth. It's a good thing Blizzard gave sniper shot to hunters because idiots play hunters. Now, yes, I play hunter, so therefore I am an idiot. But here I am playing a Shadow Priest, which means I'm not an idiot. You see how that works? So we're gonna head over to the Horde base. Maybe we could peel for some glaives or take out a few hordes. Or I'm on my pony and I'm riding over there. And watch what happens. I see this hunter. He's just standing there. Just standing there. I don't know why. You can't say that he's AFK because you're gonna see him move. He is going to move, so he's not AFK. He's at 68% health, another bam, and he's at 40% health. And watch this. You're gonna see a little bit of movement. There you go. He's moving. 12% health. He's just standing there. This is a HUNTARD. This is what HUNTARDs do. I know this because I am one, except I don't do that. And I hope you don't do that. While I'm on the topic of AFKs, it just seems like a very popular thing to do in Battlegrounds. And the question is, what exactly are they doing when they're going AFK? A, are they watching Luxeley's videos? Probably not. Are they checking out Facebook? Probably not. Are they checking out Twitter? Probably not. Are they watching porn? Probably. So we have a DK and a priest, most definitely AFK. And here I am, undergeared, totally undergeared on my monk, and watch what happens. You're gonna see the puff. It's just gonna be a puff of smoke. Trust me, it's on its way. It's coming to a stables near us. There it is, see? Pain spec. And he's got a buff. He's got the heroism buff, and I have no gear and no chance of taking him out, but we just do this. And he decides, time to run away, even though I can't do anything to him except harsh language. And yes, the DK, still AFK, and so is the priest. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Sometimes, or actually the majority of time in a battleground, you don't necessarily need to achieve an objective, you just need to stall it a bit. So in other words, what you have to do is you may not have to cap, but you gotta stay alive for 30 or 40 seconds. Or you might not have to actually take a node, but you gotta take the horde off the clock. And this is one of those scenarios. I'm playing a healer. As we mentioned in a previous clip, I'm undergeared as a Mistweaver. And I'm showing this clip for a couple of reasons. The first reason is to show a wonderful bug. One of the big things about WoW is that their controls their combat system is usually very responsive. Now, can someone, and I'm being sincere when I say this, how is it that this warrior is able to walk over my Ring of Peace? No way is the Ring of Peace DRing with anything because he wasn't in combat for at least 20 seconds as far as I recall, so no, it's not DRing. This is just bad responses, and this is something that Blizzard has done incredibly well over the years. So now my goal is just to keep the warrior occupied, to keep him off my flag carrier long enough for about a minute or so, and then we can win. But look at this. I mean, I gotta give this druid kudos. He's got 3 people on him, and I'm healing him, and he's healing himself, and this is all he's gotta do. He's just gotta stay alive with the flag long enough so basically the clock will expire, and we win because we were the last team to cap. And I'm healing him like crazy. And I want to point out that this is a very good hiding spot. This is a good hiding spot for the Horde. This is a good hiding spot for the Alliance. Just keep that in mind. And of course, we achieve the objective of just staying alive, running out the clock. Alterac Valley, yes baby, it's cold out there. And I'm on my priest, and we're looking to take this particular node, Iceblood Garrison. And I don't understand. I've got tons of clips about this, and it just drives me nuts. why the Alliance chooses to engage these mini bosses that could just blow everybody up, and then the Horde show up and the Horde have an extra DPS or two because we got to take on the Horde and take on the mini boss. It just makes no sense. Just turn them into a sheep, just do something, freeze them, whatever CC you have, incapacitate them, just take them out of the mix. Do not engage them. But of course, we're Alliance. We don't go by the rules, we make up our own rules. So sometimes the best way of clearing the situation is just to mind control. Just now I can't mind control the NPC. I don't think I can, at least I'm pretty sure I can't. But now I'm forced to engage him. I'm forced to engage him because the Alliance thinks that, this is a raid, and this is a boss that you have to take out in a raid. So now a Guardian Druid shows up and he's just gonna create more havoc. So the best way to deal with this is just to mind control him away. You don't want to take out the Druid. You don't want to take out the mini boss. You just want to get rid of your problems by controlling their limited bear mind and getting him out of now he's out of the way. Problem solved. It's that simple. Mind control him and he's done. This is a big problem. Big problem for me because I'm having a hell of a lot of fun playing my Hunter. I'm out there, I'm doing BGs on a regular basis, and I don't even need the honor. I don't even need the conquest. It's just fun. I'm having a great time playing my Hunter. MM is in a really good spot, and that's what concerns me. When you see 6 Hunters in the BG, I know 4 of them are BM, but the reality is I could show you dozens of clips like this where you have 5, 6, 7 Hunters in a BG. More than half of them are usually MM. That tells you something. Tells you MM is OP. Yes, I know. I play an MM, so it's OP. And Blizzard's gonna nerf it. And when they nerf it, they're gonna absolutely kill the spec. Somebody call the pound because there's a stray at the start zone, which means there's a BM Hunter somewhere without a pet. Now, BM Hunter without a pet is kind of like Tarzan without his loincloth. It's kind of like Batman without his utility belt. And it's a big problem because a big amount of the damage comes from the pet or just having the pet around. And the pet's nowhere around. How do I know this? Because the pet is just standing here hanging out in the start zone. Pets aren't supposed to do this. BM Hunters aren't supposed to let this happen. I wonder if the Hunter even realizes that his pet is nowhere within a zip code of him. I wonder if he even cares. I wonder if he even knows the significance of not having his pet nearby. I happen to. Yes, I do. I know I play a Hunter quite a bit. Prefer MM, but I've played BM in the past, so I know the kind of damage that a BM Hunter pet can do. And this pet is just AFK. He's going through the motions, pretending that he's in combat and stuff, but he ain't moving. It's not happening. So is this a question of pet AI intelligence or Hunter intelligence? I'm hanging around Goldmine with 2 AFK Hunters, and I have no gear. They have no gear, so this is going to be... So I'm kind of wondering where this pet's going, and I'm just like, oh, duh, he's obviously thirsty, so he's heading over to grab a drink of the dirty water there. So the point is, I have no gear. I got 41k health, and I'm a healer, and I figured, okay, I'll hang out here, and I'll protect Goldmine from Big Bad Horde. And I have 2 Hunters who, between the 2 of them, barely have more health than me. As you can see, 29k. So he's hanging out here because he doesn't want to get in a fight because he has no health either. So that makes sense because that's the reason why I'm here, but I have more health than he does. So that kind of sucks. So if things start to go down and we get in a scrap, I'm in big trouble. I just know it. So now I figured, okay, let me check out this Hunter. And yeah, he has identically the same amount of no gear that the other Hunter has. So between the 2 of them, they got about 60k health. I got about 41,000 health. So, oof, that's really bad. If something happens like a feral druid who decides to convoke me, I have nothing to stop him because I'm stunned and I have no gear and it's convoke and it's, okay, ring of peace, dead. Would the Hunters throw out any traps maybe? Any kind of flares, just something? Nah, why not? That's what you're supposed to do, right? Anyway, my name is Luxeley. Want to thank everybody for stopping by and leave you with this final thought, whatever it is by you, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. Like it is here, it is night. Make your day epic. Thank you for watching.